for Josh Freman. Let's talk to our quarterback, Kurt Warner. He threw for 4,000 yards last year. Now, he wasn't exactly a winning quarterback, Kurt, but how did it go so badly, so quickly? What do you see with Josh Freman?
Well, it's tough. I feel bad for Josh, having been there before. I know he's a guy that wants to be great. He's a great young kid. I'm a big fan of his. But, when I was watching film, the one thing that I was seeing was that he was just having trouble deciphering what defenses were doing. There were some guys open in each of the films that he wasn't able to find. He wasn't able to see them. His footwork was getting away from him a little bit. And you never know. Is it the pressure of the contract and wondering what's going to happen in the future and trying to push things a little bit? Because we've seen at times in his career where he's played really well, but consistency has been an issue for him. And unfortunately, he hasn't been able to find any of that success early this year.
So it's decision-making more than anything.
In my opinion, yeah, is that, you watch it and teams are rotating defensively on him, and he's not picking it up and missing some guys down the field. We saw a shot there where he started moving out of the pocket when he didn't have to, and that could have possibly led to a touchdown. It forced him to make a bad throw and an interception there. So it's little things like that are getting away from him, and it's not allowing him to have success. He's missing a lot of things on the football field.
And it looks like he now could have played his final game as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. That's Kurt Warner on Josh Freman. Thanks, Kurt. The guy he gives way to is, again, Mike Glennon, the man you saw speaking about 3 minutes ago. Here are his numbers at NC State. Brother of Sean Glennon, who was also a quarterback at Virginia Tech. Mike Glennon, third-round pick this year, this past April, a project no one thought it was going to be this soon, but here he is, week 4 starting against the Arizona Cardinals. Let's try to get a better read on who Mike Glennon is. For that, we turn back to our wall here and talk to bottom right corner Daniel Jeremiah. Move the sticks. You watch more tape than anyone. Tell me about Mike Glennon and what we're going to see this week.
Well, you start with the skill set. You like that. You talk about a big guy, a giant man with a huge arm. He plays the game very aggressively, Andrew. He loves to push the ball down the field. With that comes some, hero or zero type quarterback play. He's going to have some big plays down the field. He's also going to have a little too much confidence in his arm at times and force balls into crowded areas, which leads to some turnovers. Also, the other thing he struggled with in college, when pressure was around him, when bodies were around him, he had some fumbling issues. So this is an offense. They need to protect the football. We heard Albert Breer talking about a game manager. That doesn't really describe the Mike Glennon that I watched in college tape. He was an aggressive gunslinger, pushed the ball down the field. So I'm anxious to see what we see in him when he gets out on an NFL field. Are they going to rein him in, or are they going to let it rip and push the ball vertically?
Some people see Joe Flacco with the height. He is 6'7", so he's going to look odd out there. He is a big guy, Dan McGuire size, if you will. That is Daniel Jeremiah there.